Okay, I'm going to make it easy. I think we're arguing the wrong way here. I know there's a lot of facts on this, but here's a fact that everybody should know. We're all Americans, and we have this U.S. Constitution that we created as Americans. And this is a good question for anybody. Does anybody know in the Constitution where there's an enumerated Federal Communications Commission? Does anybody know if there's an enumerated power?
No, I don't.
You went to law school, right? Is there an enumerated power for the FCC?
So I think it's a supremacy clause that's been interpreted through a couple hundred years of case law.
Okay.
But I mean, that's where their power derives from, that and Congress.
Okay, so here's the supremacy clause. The Constitution and the laws of the United States which shall be made in pursuance thereof, which means they have to be in a pursuance of the Constitution. They have to abide by the rules of the Constitution. This is the supremacy clause. And all treaties made or which shall be made under law of the land. If it's not in pursuance thereof of the Constitution, it's not supreme law, which law school students all over the United States are taught incorrectly on this, and that's because there's been a deliberately dumbing down of law students across the America, and that's why we have such a corrupt government today, is because they are told to believe that case law takes precedent over the U.S. Constitution. George Washington, James Madison, Andrew Hamilton would have never had that. They would have never agreed to that. And they would have said, wake up, Americans. You are fighting these battles the wrong way. The FCC has never been constitutional. It is an unconstitutional organization. And the Supremacy Clause actually says, it's my turn to speak. It's my turn to speak, and I'm sorry if I'm offending you.
Please make the comments.
I'm sorry, it is germane. I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but the truth is I'm not wasting time, because here's the answer, folks. Kids, this is your U.S. Constitution, okay? Constitution, okay? Now, you had your God-given rights before this U.S. Constitution was created, but this U.S. Constitution was to serve us as a reminder of our rights so that we would be able to tell the government, which we created, we'd be able to tell them, hey, you're out of bounds. And when the federal government created the FCC, it was out of bounds. And so everybody who's taken an oath to the U.S. Constitution, which includes me, who else has taken an oath to the U.S. Constitution? You have? You have? And so you have a duty due to the Supremacy Clause, which law school didn't teach you, but you actually obey. This is true. I'm not wasting anybody's time.
If you want to debate constitutional law, let's you and I do that.
No, because here's the fact. Listen, you're losing the battle here, and that's why you're mad. You're losing the battle. You're losing the battle, and that's why you're mad. And so I'm going to keep going here.
You're wasting our time.
No, I'm not wasting anybody's time.
I don't feel like my time's being wasted.
Not at all.
For you, this is a vent session. You're hoping everybody will give up after this fight. Yes, you are. Believe me. I've seen the way you've been doing this. You guys are hoping. That's why there's no city council members here. That's why it started at 4 p.m. We're in here. What the heck are we doing? This is the republic. We are Americans. We deserve better. No. I'm speaking. This is not question and answer session, okay? I know how to run meetings, not you. Okay? Listen here. 5G is great for the cancer business.
Yes.
The FCC is in the pocket of the telecommunications industry.
Yes.
As long as you continue to say the FCC can do whatever it wants, and we believe you, it's going to get worse and worse to eliminate populations around the world.
Yes.
And we are included in that. I know it sounds crazy to you, but it's in their own words. Look at Agenda 21 from 1991 in Rio de Janeiro. They have a plan to eliminate the populations around the world. And one of the ways they're going to do it is through technology. And that's why you're not being told, okay, if you... Well, I have a phone because I use it against them. But yes, exactly. But the phone, if you keep it distance from your head, is not going to affect you. But what are kids doing? Kids are never told not to hold it to their head. I mean, I've got one of those measuring devices in my car. I can bring it in. I can spend time with you and show you.
Since you're taking my
No. It's still my time.
The phone actually has directions that say this. It comes
All
with
you
a little
have to
pamphlet.
do is go and buy a phone and read the little
Right.
information packet that says hold it this far.
That's right.
Yeah, it does sound from your body.
Any-
Okay, let's keep going. We have a duty as citizens to nullify. Spartanburg, South Carolina, the county, should be a no 5G or higher zone. And we can do that as citizens. The sheriff is the law. If we convince Sheriff Chuck Wright to stand against this, he can tell the federal government no. The city council can, but
You can file.
Hey, I'm talking.
You've got standing to file. Have you filed?
I'm talking.
Have you filed?
I'm talking. I've not filed. There's no 5G towers in Spartanburg right now. But let me talk. I'm not the sheriff. But if we convince Sheriff Chuck
Your
Wright,
time is to share ideas with us.
listen,
Not
this,
to
these,
debate the Constitution.
listen here. This is not fair to me. This is not fair to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this offends you, okay? So here I am trying to explain this to you. So this is how we can win this battle, is if we nullify at the county level. And I know we have our concerns, and
Why are
there's,
you here talking to us about that? Go to the county.
because this is the concerned organization.
I represent the council.
Because the city council can refuse this. You can. We nullify all the time. Look what Colorado did to marijuana laws. They nullified. You know how that was done? Through jury nullification, something that you're not taught at law school very often. But that is how they nullified marijuana laws. Huh?
That's illegal.
No, it's not. Look, you can go buy it today. The federal government says it's illegal, but the citizens found out that the federal government it was unconstitutional for the federal government to tell Colorado that that was illegal. So here today, if we don't want these towers, and he's mad because I'm giving you the solution, okay?
No,
The
I
solution.
love the solution.
No. It's not to play a role, and I love what you said. Your solutions are awesome, okay?
Thank you.
And they should be followed, but I don't trust the government to follow them. I'm not a believer in it. And so that's why I'm telling you, this is basically a vent session for them. So if we actually want to fix the problem, they're not, he just said it. He's sworn it off to you. Hey, I had my time to speak.
Evan.
I had my time to speak. Let me speak.
You're right. Go ahead.
So we,
Evan, just,
yeah,
what are you proposing?
we'll create a resolution that says we need to nullify any towers in the area from being here because the FCC is
Chuck Wright doesn't
unconstitutional.
work for us.
No.
You mean county council?
No, you are in the county.
No, county council.
You are in the county. City council can do this.
Take your argument to
City,
county
no.
council.
You are city council. You took an oath to the U.S. Constitution, right? So you are duty bound due to the Supremacy Clause to nullify when the federal government tells you to do something and it's unconstitutionally forcing it down your throat. So you are not obeying the U.S. Constitution. Supremacy Clause in a nutshell.
I may not agree with the law, but that doesn't make it unconstitutional.
It is
Just
unconstitutional.
because I disagree with it?
The whole commission's unconstitutional.
Let's just, Evan, let me ask one question.
Go for it.
Does your organization, Stop 5G, you have the same standing as any other organization to challenge the constitutionality of the FCC regulations? Go right ahead.
It's unconstitutional. I don't have to challenge it.
Have at it.
How
Go
long
right
does it
ahead.
take?
But I'm not an elected
For 5G
official.
in our area?
You don't need to be.
Right, federally,
You
though?
don't-
We know it's coming here.
Guys, a strict and stringent ordinance,
Yeah.
because city council is not fighting it right now.
We are here to
So-
help the citizens of Spartanburg County. If you want to hijack the meeting and say that the solution is somewhere else, I
It's not
invite you to
somewhere
go somewhere else.
You are the
just said,
solution. You took an oath
you
to the
just
US
said Chuck
Constitution.
Wright is the solution.
No, the city council is the solution as well. You all took an oath to the U.S. Constitution. So everybody who took an oath, everybody who serves as an elected official needs to obey this.
I
That's the
understand
solution.
challenging laws and taking legal positions, I do. Just because I don't agree with what our U.S. Congress did in 1996 doesn't mean it's unconstitutional. So there's challenges to that, but you can't just decide to disregard the law. That's called anarchy.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it
called
is.
obeying the U.S. Constitution.
Yeah.
Anarchy is when
And
you don't
I
obey the U.S.
honestly
Constitution.
believe-
You are the anarchist for not obeying the U.S. Constitution.
I honestly believe that our U.S. Congress made a law that is valid. I don't like it, but
How
it's
could that
valid.
law if there's not enumerated power for it? You learned that at law school. There has to be an enumerated power.
I am
for it to be law.
convinced that the power rests in the United States Congress to pass a law across the
So
land.
you
with
believe in
relation-
tyranny and
No.
anarchy?
Hold on.
Basically, you do believe in tyranny.
All right,
Hey, look.
listen,
we're not gonna get that find a constitutional lawyer to work with you and let's sit down and have a constructive
Well, I'm here to
agreement.
educate, so that's all I'm here for.
Well, you did. You just
If you
educated.
don't wanna believe me, or if you
No,
don't wanna study it
Just because I
yourself.
disagree with you doesn't mean I'm wrong. I
You are wrong.
completely and totally disagree with you.
All right, let's move on, this is for other
Yeah,
people.
I
We
completely
get it,
disagree.
you think we get you, we heard it.
Go study the law and come back and see me.
I've studied it, I'm telling you it's unconstitutional.
Where have you studied the law?
I teach Constitution classes.
Where?
All over Georgia, South
Where?
Carolina.
Give me a school.
I don't teach at schools because schools don't
Elementary
allow.
schools?
Schools are not allowing kids to learn the
All
Constitution.
right. Are you finished? Are you finished?
No, I'm not finished if you're gonna
Finish.
give me more time.
Please finish.
Schools do not allow me to come in and teach the Constitution because the last thing they want is for kids to understand the Constitution because they're being deliberately dumbed down by the federal government so they cannot stand up for their rights.
You done?
Well, I wish you would be nicer to me because I'm just trying to educate you on what's actually going on. I mean,
I appreciate
if you
that.
don't believe me, you're just part of the problem.
Right.
No,
Acting this wrong.
I'm frustrated by you.
You are frustrated because you're wrong.
There are a
And
lot
you
of
learned
things
something
you
new.
haven't listened to anything
All right.
he said from day one.
Anything he said?
Anything the whole group. He's gone.
I feel like he is.
Really?
I feel like he's.
You think I haven't listened to a single thing this group said?
It is
I can recite word for word,
presentation that you gave.
I can recite what everybody up here has, and starting from Jeff down to Crystal.